Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. Jacalyn. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. Jacalyn at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my garden at USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and our show today is Global Homes and Gardens. And today we're going to be talking about working with plants, connecting with plants, how you can open your heart. My guest today is also a dear friend. She has helped me so much with understanding more about myself, the fact that I've been channeling my masculine energy for years now. My female energy is just so put away, and my inner child wants to get out. And I'm like, no, stay down. So she is incredible. She's an international award-winning singer, songwriter. We actually have written a song together called What Was I Thinking Back Then? And we'll be releasing it soon. She is an incredible, amazing vocal coach. I've been working with her, and that's how we ended up with the song together. So I encourage you around the world to get out of your comfort zone, do something different, use the power of your voice to connect with nature, to connect with each other, to connect with yourself. Reach out to Madalene. She is super easy to work with, extremely talented, and very insightful. Let's welcome Madalene Chan to the program.
Thank you, Dr. Jacalyn. Hi, everyone. Wow, that was a beautiful intro. Thank you. I mean, wow.
It's all true, Madalene. You and I said this to you before backstage. I have watched you grow exponentially. You're a professional performer, but that didn't mean you were a broadcaster. And so I've seen tremendous growth in you, and you're just doing so well. And I love everything that you're bringing to our platform. So before we begin, I'm going to spotlight.
I have to say, Dr. Jacalyn, that's because you are an amazing, phenomenal mentor. And I was so scared about doing any kind of broadcasting. I never thought I could do it. But your listening mentor, the power of effective listening, honestly, that really helped me so much. Because like you said, about broadcasting and interviewing, and is about listening, about really elevating your listening. So I thank you with all my heart. It's you're my mentor. You're honestly, and you should be everyone's mentor for the elevated listening. Everyone, listen. Dr. Jacalyn has to be your mentor if you want to elevate your listening and open opportunities and be a great co-host with her on USA Global TV. Wow, isn't that magical? Yes, it is. Sign up, everyone, honestly, because it'll change your life. Because it changed mine.
Thank you, Madalene. So well stated. I really appreciate the support. Well, I have you on Spotlight. I'd love for you to share a little bit about your work, your accomplishments. Then we're going to play one of your clips. But for people who are joining us, we have a brand new radio channel as of last night, Tune In Radio. New people watching and listening. Tell them about your background in the entertainment industry and also your work as an author.
Right. Okay. Well, I've been singing for a long while now, about 2.5 decades, definitely. And I just love it. I just love to hear people's confidence in their voice. I love to hear where they're not in contact with their soul voice, with their expression of their voice. And it's magical when they connect to that. And I do believe through my experience as an artist, a songwriter, being in the industry, not exactly being full on famous, but a part of fame, where I was number 7 in the Billboard charts. And fate had it where I wasn't allowed to go be catapulted to be famous, because had I done that, I wouldn't have been able to open out people's hearts to them to discover their soul voice. So that's what I love about it. And I'm blessed in my life, and I'm here to awaken people's heart, on a universal collective consciousness. The heart chakra, I'm here to help open that so they too can open and become the best version of themselves, of their creative heart. And and as a novelist, yes, I've been writing a book called Star Child, and I've wrote a book about it's not out yet, it'll be out soon, and I've written a book already about divine love and the age of wisdom. I believe that healing is within the written hand, is incognizant, audio, and also in feeling, in hands. This is the new way. It's the healing, and we have all got to heal each other in the best gifts that we have been given. And I know that I am here to help awaken your heart, your creative heart, so you become the true self. And that's what I love. That's what I love about my life. You know, if anything, when I go from this planet or I go ascend on another cloud, whatever, I just feel that I want to be able to say, yes, you know, I want to be able to hear everyone's full potential and expressing their soul voice, their soul heart, their creative heart. And you know what? With elevated listening.
Thank you, Madeline. That was quite beautiful. I really appreciate that. We've got some comments. Oh, our friend Adam is back. Hello, Adam.
Adam. He's a sweetie. Hi, Adam.
Plants are amazing. I'm growing some organic foods in my garden as we speak. And he also writes, year of connecting, I say. Yes.
Yes.
He says hello to you.
Hey, hello, Adam. Hi.
Thank you very much. So, Madeline, we're going to really get into it about how to lift vibrations by channeling nature, communicating with plants. I just want to show one thing because you alluded to this earlier. So, for people just joining us the first time, I teach people how to listen at an elevated level, and that's courses 1 and 2, and Madeline and I work together for the power of listening for parts 3, 4, and 5. So what we're suggesting is for people to get in touch with who they are by elevating their listening skills and also communicating. And that doesn't mean necessarily talking. So there's a lot of different elements of what it is that we do. But I wanted to share this and congratulate everyone who is on the team as an elevated listener at USA Global TV and radio, and also drjacalyn.com. Madeline is there. As you can see, my sister is next to her, and we could go all down the line. But we'd love for you to join us. Join us by going over to drjacalyn.com/shop. Again, it's open to everyone and anyone to learn listening skills. Madeline, we're going to go over to you to talk about how we lift up our vibrations with plants, with nature, and then we're going to take a look at a clip. And Adam says he'll join. Beautiful, Adam. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic, Adam. Thank you.
Put your picture right on there as soon as you pass the test. Right. And the test is only 7 questions. So, all right, Madeline, over to you about plants lifting vibrations. Tell us what we need to know.
Well, I'm not intellectual in plants. I don't know the Latin names. I don't know the intellectual side of plants. I only feel with plants. And I know that if I'm having a really muggy day, completely clouded with what happened during the day, I'm feeling heavy, I go out into the garden and it's almost like I feel lifted. I feel grounded at the same time, because when you put your bare feet on the grass, you connect with the earth energy. You ground yourself with the earth energy. So therefore, you're not going to be flying off here, flying off there with thoughts. It's almost like you come into that present moment and you're connected with earth. Now, with plants, like, for example, the aloe vera plants that I'm growing, it's almost, she came to me as a little sapling, a little tiny sapling. And I put her in a plant pot and she's grown and grown. And then she started to give babies. And I knew when she was ill, I knew because her leaves where normally it's a bright, beautiful green, was starting to go a little bit yellow, and there wasn't enough sap juice. I love the juice. It was almost like the plant had so much juice and then it stopped, and then it became thinner and thinner, and it's almost like she was getting starved. She wasn't getting the nutrients. And I realized because I had her in too much of a small pot. And that was her way of communicating, saying to me, hey, I need a bigger house. I need a bigger home. I'm growing here and you're not paying attention. So plants let you know when they need to change home, when they need attending. Also, plants love music, but a certain music that is a certain frequency that's very calming, which music is calming for our minds and our brains. At the same time, they resonate with that too. They like calming music because they like a calm environment. Plants heal. They heal. They have a natural healing properties. Unfortunately, the pharmaceutical business, where they've had their place in life, and they've used part of the plants anyway in their medicine. Now it's time for it to come to a balance, and people are going back to the earth. They're going back to the natural healing elements, the herbs, the plants. They're connecting back to Earth's resources, because she provides so much, the earth. She provides so much that's not being tampered with, that's not being man-handled. It's pure and just contains an energy that we have, that energy. We have the same energy as the plants. So when you start to work and heal with the plants, you start to recognize, they start to give something to you. For example, I might have a blemish or something like a burn, and for some reason, a few days before, she gives of her own heart. She actually gives one of her leaves, not a full flourishing leaf, but it's almost like it's time for that leaf to be cut. But I don't cut it. I wait for her to give. So as soon as it's ready to give, I just it's easy to extract the leaf. It's not giving her any pain. She has given this as a gift because she's in tune with a certain part of my energy, my auric field, my cells. In other words, she's in tune with this energy, and she gives that healing medicine when it's time and I'm in the need of that medicine. So it's incredible. It's incredible, the relationship between plants and humans, and I think we have lost the initial connection because we've moved on. We've gone more digital, more bigger houses, more this, and removing most of the green and sacred spaces by building consumerism, central globalization. And now it's got to the point where, no, Mother Earth is waking up and she's saying, come on, children, come back, come on, you've had your time, you've had your playtime, come on, it's time to come back and be in Mother's arms and get some healing, That's how
it's so beautiful. I know, I feel it. I can feel it with you as well. We have a fabulous clip that you shared, and the name of it is The Bottom of the Garden, a fairy. I can't read the rest of it, but let's take a look at it, Madeline. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, lovely.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. The Bottom of the Garden.
Teddy, what have you found?
Teddy. Teddy's taking us on a walk. This is in the garden actually. There's a stream, and this is the bottom of the garden. And as you can see, the plants here, no human has come along to destroy them or anything. It's because it's their time to go. So yeah, that's what they do. It's almost like the circle of life, the rebirth of creation. But it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's like a carpet of these flowers. They look like little bells. Little bells. But it's like a carpet. It's beautiful. And here is like a little stream. As you can see this, the water. We go further up here. Teddy likes to go on this magical adventure. Can you see? Look, the stream here. Teddy, do you like it? So this is at the bottom of the garden. It's just, I mean, there's a lot, to be honest, there's a lot. If any landscape gardener would just love to redesign. As you can see, look, can you see there's a little stream? It's quite magical here. To go forward here. Look at that leaf. Look how beautiful. Look at the scaling of the leaf. It's incredible. Mother Nature. Mother Nature. Just look at that eye, that tree. Wow. Glorious. Wow. Beautiful. And I'm going through quite a few brambles here because there's a lot of growth. Oh, here it stops here. Stops here. So it's very magical here. Can you imagine if there's going to be like beautiful fairy lights and everything? Just look. Oh my goodness. How glorious all this. Beautiful. Wow. And I think this is the tree that is just above my bedroom window. Well, not above, but yeah, look at her. And if we stand under the tree, look how magnificent. Oh, look how the sun is coming through. Well, the light is coming through. This is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Just look at this. Just look at the trunk of the tree. I can't get any further because if I do, I'm going to let it fall in this tiny little river. And look, we have here like a little bridge. This would be so nice for putting fairy lights on and everything. It's so magical. So blessed. Very, very blessed. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I have to tell you, I was watching Teddy on that path and I had to close my eyes. I thought, oh my, because if you fall, it's a long way to fall, isn't it?
It's quite a way. Yeah. It's about I would say, I don't know, like 2 foot or something. 2 foot, 3 foot. Yeah, a little bit of a drop. Yeah,
now,
it is. But at least
is that?
That's what, sorry?
Where in the world, for people watching, where in the world is that garden?
Oh gosh, that's at the bottom of my garden.
But tell them where in the world.
Stansted. In Stansted.
Stansted, UK?
Yeah, in the UK, sorry, in the UK.
Thanks.
Yeah, in a place called Mount Fitchet, which is a Normandy town.
It's quite beautiful, very peaceful.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, you've got to be careful though, because you can easily fall, because there's a lot of, it's very uncared for, unkept at the moment, because it's a big job for a landscaper to go on there. Plus
I would say so. That's for like a team of people. But what happened to Teddy? We didn't see Teddy again. Teddy. Where is Teddy?
Teddy got bored. Teddy went up the stone steps.
So that's actually the way to get into your places, through those steps.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
So tell us how you feel as you're walking through that garden.
Oh, it's almost I become lost in it, where I can't even remember what even though I was taking the filming, I got so lost in the ambience of it. And that's why I kept repeating words, because I was just, it took me somewhere. I was just lifted and transcended with the plants and the trees. And I'm like, wow, it is truly, truly uplifting. And it's almost, you say goodbye to the outer world, because you're in the plant world. You're in their world. And it's a beautiful place to be. And if you're sensitive, you really can feel the energies that they're emanating. You can really feel their healing. And I do believe that we are now, with us opening our hearts, leading by our hearts, it means we are becoming more sensitive to Mother Nature and the plants and the flower kingdom, the tree kingdom, the constructive insect kingdom. You know, they are coming up to, if we're moving higher, they're moving higher too. So they want to know us, but we didn't have time for them. Well, some people did, but the masses didn't. And now it's like, for example, Dr. Jacalyn, when you told me about this, when you told the viewers last week about the story of that tree where the roots came up to the surface, she is saying, I want, this is my place. This is where I am. Come and see me. But don't try to move me, or don't try to, be my friend. And we are going back to the organic timeline. We are going back to the organic times, but at least to a balance, because everything has been unbalanced, with everything being digital, everything being man-made. I don't know, not so much pure resources. They've been tempered with and mixed with in order to create profit and greed. We are now going back to cultivating and the garden. We are learning. I do believe in my heart that everything goes in this circle. So we have to go back to organic times in order to heal our bodies. We have to grow our own vegetables. We have to, when we plant trees and flowers and plants, we have to be in that now moment and giving them the time of day. When we are planting something, we have to realize this is sacred to the plant. And this is our time for the plant to connect to our energy. Instead of, some people are on the phone. Oh yeah, I'm just planting a tree. Yeah, oh, I'm just planting. Yeah, I'm just doing this. Oh, their mind is somewhere else. So they miss the magical connection of the elements of nature. They miss it. And I do believe now they are saying, hey, enough of this. You are going to listen to us. You are going to feel us. You are going to connect to us because we're here. We can help you if you allow us. That's what they're saying. And I mean, I went on for a walk yesterday, and I go for this walk, and then suddenly I see this flower. These flowers just come out at me. And the more you are in tune with the vibration of nature, Mother Nature, on that frequency with them, they come up, they show up, and they show up in their finest dresses, and they say, hey, I'm here, look at me. Like, for example, I took a beautiful picture of a stunning pink rose, absolutely beautiful. It was divine. It was, I was just walking in my own thoughts, but this rose just jumped out at me, literally, and saying, hi there. And I do believe we are going back to natural healing, understanding plants, but not from just an intellectual level, but from the heart base, from the heart level, you know. And
Madeline, yes, I just love what you shared also in that other clip, the aloe vera family video. So I just uploaded it again, and I want to share it with people who are just joining us for the first time. How do you feel about that?
I love the aloe vera.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us off the stage so we can just look at the video.
Yeah, I'd like that. I've been out in the garden, as you can see, and I started the mama plant, mama aloe vera. She's here, and she actually was in this plant pot here, the orange one, so she got a little bit too big for it, so I had to transfer her to a bigger pot. And as you can see, she's looking more healthy, more happier. And then inside you can see the little babies starting to sprout out. Can you see? Now when they grow to a certain size, just a small, they just grow from a sapling plant, then I transfer them to here, as you can see. Now, one of them is not feeling too well, so I had to put like a little lollipop stick there so that it's held, it has some support. Now from there, when they start to grow a little bit more, just a tiny little bit more, then transfer them to this pot plant here, to the gold pot here, as you can see. And then from the gold pot, when they start to grow, I transfer them here. Oh, sorry, what a noise. Oh, there, you see. And as you can see with the mama plant, you can see, can you see that little, it's like a little crease there. She's hurt a little bit, you know. It's almost like the life force, the juice of her has stopped. So therefore I had to put this chopstick actually, on there so that she can strengthen. So aloe vera plants are used for burns, used for skin marks, you can actually drink aloe vera as well. And yeah, they're my family actually. And when I was planting them, I had a really soft music, very soft, cosmic, soft music of a certain frequency, 5 to 8 hertz, which is the natural frequency of the earth. Think of a bee buzzing. That is the same frequency, and that's the Mother Earth's vibration and frequency. So there you go. That's my it took me about an hour and a half really to plant these, because not only when you're planting you have to have a full presence, you have to be present and be in the now moment. And actually when you're handling the soil, you've got to give that love back into the soil. And almost at one point, the mama aloe vera, at one point when I was planting her, I just felt her energy, and my energy and Mama Aloe Vera's energy connected. Oh my gosh, it was just such a divine love between a plant and a human being. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, this is the way in the life of 5D.
That was really beautiful. It really was. I loved how you explained that whole process, and where you live is just so magical.
Yeah, it's I'm blessed. I mean, I rent it. It's not, I don't own it or anything, but it's been brought to me, this, so it's a beautiful place to live, and I can grow and I can be relaxed and get to know nature more.
Well, so from what we just saw from the first video to the second video, from that second video of you, there must be steps, and then that's going to take you into that garden area.
Yes. At the end of the garden, it's just like a small garden at the top, and then there's stairs, stone steps going down, and then there's only about six steps, and they're very close together, and then you reach the garden. But it's just, what it is just a path. You saw the path, the concrete path. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's not an extended and then there's like a little bit of a drop, and then there's a little river, but the river is connected to all the other houses as well. So there's a certain section of the river that is part of the garden, and everything else is like separated to then it's almost like a wall, and then there's a wall of plants, though, not a stone wall, a wall of plants.
Absolutely beautiful. Madalene, we are going to take a break, and we're going to watch a couple of your music videos. So stay tuned, everyone. We're watching Madalene Chan. We're speaking with Madalene Chan, everything Madalene Chan here at Global Homes and Gardens. And now we're going to follow love.
By your love, what you giving me is just not enough. I need a love to take me higher and higher and higher. Every step I take, I feel more awake. Getting closer now, I feel so alive. Stopping me, this is how I live. Ever closer now, just follow love. Love will take you there. Just follow love. Follow me. Just follow love. Love will take you there. Just follow love. Follow me. Follow love. Life is wonderful. Every time I think of you, you just fill my life and make my dreams come true. I know I'll share my life with you. Words cannot express the wonder that I feel. I'm so mesmerized by the love that's in your eyes. My need of you is in my soul. I love you. I love you. As I sing this love song for you, only for you, only for you. Now we two are one, yet it seems we've just begun. Time has sealed our love with such memories deep and true. You live in me and I in you. I love you. I love you as I sing this love song for you. Only for you, only for you. I won't let go of this feeling. I've no fears, I've no doubts. This happens once in a lifetime and will not be shut out. So I'll let my heart inspire as I sing this love song for you, as I sing this love song for you, only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you, as I sing this love song for you, as I sing this love song for you, as I sing this love song for you, only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you.
Hey, you know what I was going to say, Dr. Jacalyn? I was meant to be connected with plants and flowers and trees and that, because this is even before I made my connection with nature. I've got nature in that music video.
I know. That's amazing. And the gentleman who was performing with you.
Yes. Oh, his name's Andrew Secret, which he's really a wonderful musician, and he's a wonderful artist, and he's actually a guest on the Film and Music Show.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking forward to him. And he's just a great guy. He's another one that's just very, how can I say, very with Mother Earth and hippie and that kind of urban type of organic type of musician type of thing.
I look forward to meeting him. That's fantastic.
He's a great guy.
Madeline, we're actually at the end of our program, which always goes by so fast. I can't believe it. But I'd love for you to share more with people about how they can get in touch with you. I just want to apologize to people on YouTube. YouTube. The banner for Madeline is broken up into 3 sections because they only have so many characters. So there are many ways to get in touch with Madeline. Let me see. I'll put this one up. We won't be able to see us, but we're still back here. So we've got her LinkedIn, her Facebook, Instagram, her website, MadelenChan.com, Madeline, I should say, -Chan.com. Also her company website, COTV, colorsofthevoice-edu.com. Her email address, MadelineCarolChan@gmail.com. And Madeline, for people who can't read the banner, they're listening on the radio, what are the services that you provide, and what's the best way for someone to reach out to you?
Right. I'm what you call a soul voice awakener, bringing out the voice. Also soul songs, where I join together with my team and we work with the person who really wants to express their life in a song of their choice, of the style of music, and we work with them. Like what we're doing with Dr. Jacalyn, because Dr. Jacalyn has written her beautiful song, What Was I Thinking Back Then? And it has everyone, you've got to be so excited. And also The Power of Listening, the elevated listening, part 3, which is about union and breath of voice, which is vital energy for sustaining life. And also about facing the shadow of our fear, of our shadow self, in order to awaken and listen to our heart, the transition, and understanding about the trends in life and how it affects us. And then also understanding how we need to clear this, how we need to transition, And then to go on to part 5, which is about the language of the heart, listening to the power and the language and the sacred language of the heart. So 3, 4, and 5 is elevated listening. And we have to listen to our hearts. We actually have to tune in and literally listen to the language of our hearts, because that is the only way we are going to be able to carry on through this next generation, is leading through our hearts, leading by our hearts. It's the only way, in unity, working together rather than separation and competition and ego. That's that's left behind now. You know, we are now in a new collective human consciousness, and it's an awakening of the heart. That's what it is. That's what we're here for, awakening our hearts. And that's what I do. I help to awaken people with their hearts from a childlike essence, but with wisdom. That's what I do.
And Madeline is intuitive, and she can see things. She knows if your heart is all packed away, and she saw that in me. So thank you for reaching out. And also, I met with Helena and Ian today on a show, and just thank them for introducing us. And we honored Philip Chan, our dear friend who passed away, but he connected so many people around the world and left a legacy. So, Madeline, what is your gardening or plant legacy that's you are sharing with the world? It looks like it's the aloe vera family.
I think it's the aloe vera family, and also roses. Roses at the moment are just like showing up. Beautiful roses. I really connect with roses and the aloe vera family. But as a nurturer and understanding, the aloe vera family is in my heart. Maybe I was an aloe vera plant in another life. I don't know. On another planet. Who knows? But, you know.
We'll save that for another show. You can see Madeline this afternoon, this evening, depending where you are in the world. She is a guest panelist today on A Woman's Prerogative, and our topic will be body shaming, self-confidence, and social media. So do join us. That's 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. British Summer Time. We look forward to having you with us. Madeline, a pleasure seeing you again. And we're going to say goodbye together, as our next show coming up is the Business Talk Show, and we're welcoming Mr. Alcini back to join me again. Yes, so good.
Oh,
so yeah. Stay with us for the next show wherever you are.
Yeah. Get in touch, everyone. Get in touch if you want your soul song. Awaken that soul voice, because you need to. Much love.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks,
bye,
Jacalyn. Love you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you too. Bye.